How are you? Happy birthday to you, Pisces. We are in full Pisces season, mutable water. And if you were born today, February 23rd, you are the day of the viable candidate. I love you. Happy birthday to you, Pisces. February 23rd people specialize in offering not only their ideas, but also themselves as viable alternatives to less than ideal circumstances. They are often problem solvers engaged in moving things forward in a positive direction. Once those born on this day are convinced that they are the best candidate for the job, position, or family leadership or social responsibility, they must secure that position, or at least receive a fair hearing. Their arguments are usually cogent and sound, as is their advice, for rarely do they try to convince anyone of their views until they have done their homework thoroughly. February 23rd people are realists, down-to-earth individuals, adept at sizing up a situation and placing their finger on precisely what can be improved. Unfortunately, February 23rd realism may in fact be pessimism, and particularly later in life, those born on this day must beware of becoming hypercritical, even bitter. There is an undeniably dark side to February 23rd people, necessitating a careful balance of their energies to avoid depression. They must particularly beware of falling into self-destructive patterns. February 23rd people have a solid hold on the material world. They are not overly indulgent in enjoying the luxuries of life. For them, the thrill of dealing with practicalities and everyday difficulties has to do with building on yesterday and preparing for the complexities of tomorrow. They are like a motor which, once running, keeps running. Those born on this day are happy to expand their base of operations, but will generally do so cautiously. One reason for their success, in addition to their pragmatism, is their chirotic sense, knowing the right time to act and when to stand pat. Those born on this day usually handle the existential drama. No, my goodness gracious. Those born on this day usually handle the existential dilemma well, taking responsibility for directing their lives while accepting the laws of inevitability. When February 23rd people are frustrated in one direction, they rarely backtrack, but simply choose another path. Most of the time before embarking on a plan A, they have already considered the merits of plan B to hold it in ready reserve. Thus, born on this day excel at offering advice to those who have simply reached a dead end and can go no further. Often they themselves or their services prove to be the viable alternative to a stalemate. In their private lives, February 23rd people must beware of adopting an all-knowing, infallible attitude and becoming complacent or unresponsive to the emotional needs of others. They must strive to keep their minds open and in tune to the wishes of those around them by truly valuing the opinions of others and listening quietly and non-judgmentally to their concerns. They will win friends and inspire support for their own efforts. Those born on the 23rd of the month are ruled by the number 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5, and by the planet Mercury. Since Mercury represents quickness and thought and change, February 23rd people may find themselves likely to both overact mentally and to change their physical surroundings with great regularity. The combination Mercury-Neptune rules Pisces indicates great sensitivity to external phenomena and a logical ability to think in universal terms. Whatever hard knocks those ruled by the number 5 receive from life typically have little lasting effect on them, as they recover quickly. The number 23 is associated with happening, and this is particularly true for February 23rd people who wish to be at the center of the action. Tarot. The 5th card of the major arcana is the Hierophant, an interpreter of sacred mysteries who is symbolic of human understanding and faith. His knowledge is esoteric, and he has authority over unseen things. Favorable traits conferred by this card are self-assuredness and insight. Unfavorable traits include moralizing, bombast, and dogmatism. Health. Those born on February 23rd are likely to drive themselves too hard. They must learn to rest and relax. Also, undisturbed, full nights of sleep are crucial to their health. Therefore, a top priority should be given to making their sleeping space comfortable and quiet. Because of their sensuous orientation, those born on this day are particularly receptive to massage and all forms of pleasurable physical stimulation. This sensuality is shown in their attitude toward food as well. They can make excellent cooks, capable of creating new dishes and rethinking traditional recipes. They must, however, be careful of letting their appetites run away with them, and are advised to limit fat in their cooking and diet. Regular, moderate daily exercise is recommended for February 23rd people. February 23rd, the day of the viable candidate. Your advice. Listen to others and remain open to their suggestions. You may not always be the best solution to a problem. Learn to back off when necessary. If your personal life is more caring and attentive, remember to relax and have fun too. Your meditation. In plants, as in people, the strongest candidate for survival is often the volunteer. Your strengths. Convincing, analytic, pragmatic. Your weaknesses. Hypercritical, negative, and all-knowing. February 23rd, the day of the viable candidate. Happy birthday to you, Pisces. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. All right, take care. I love you. Bye.